What's up, guys? Coach G here. Wanted to give you the workout for tomorrow. First one I'll go over is the workout if you have equipment at home. So the first thing we're going to do is clean drills. Now, it's not specifically a clean workout per se, but think of it more like practice, okay? Just like if you're in football or basketball or soccer, any other type of sport that requires skill, you go out every day and you work on the skills at a little bit lower intensity and get lots of reps in. But just like during football season, right? We're not killing each other every day, you know, Monday through Thursday. Same thing here, right? It's not a heavy, clean workout or anything like that, something that's really going to tax us heavily, but it is going to help keep up or improve the skills of the clean, improve those little things. So what I would say is don't shrug these off. Don't try to blow through them as fast as possible. Use it as a good general warm-up. If you do them right, you pay close attention to detail, you'll definitely break a little bit of a sweat, get your body temperature up, but also take advantage of it to just improve the little things. Like if you don't use a hook grip, this is a chance for you to practice your hook grip. Or if you struggle with early arm bend, or if you struggle with your front squat, your front rack, or whatever, really focus on all those little weaknesses. Doing these every day will really increase your capacity over time, just your general fitness, but it'll really increase the skills and those little weak points that you have in your clean. So now is a great time to work on that. When you get done with the clean drills, we're gonna come down here, we're gonna do bench press, but it's gonna be a different variation from what we did a couple weeks ago. It's gonna be bench press with a pause. So every rep, as you're warming up, I suggest starting with the barbell and slowly adding weight until you get to your percentage. But really think about pulling those shoulder blades back, tucking those feet back behind you, okay, creating a good arch, staying tight as you come down, keeping those elbows tucked. Get completely still, stay tight. Again, don't relax and let the bar just sit on you. Keep your breath and drive out of the hole as hard and as fast as possible. We'll be doing 3 sets of 10 on that. So with the pause, it's gonna be a little bit more time under tension. Just keep that in mind. Then our accessory work is gonna go 5 rounds or 5 sets. You're either going to do a pull-up or a barbell row, depending on what equipment is available to you. If you have a pull-up bar, then I suggest using that. And if you don't, you can go barbell row. But make sure to keep these strict. Really get that full stretch at the end of end range of motion, and then get a full, real tight contraction for each one of these. Then we're gonna go plank to push-up, where you will plank on your elbows, and then one arm at a time, you will get up into push-up position and back down again. So if I start here, come all the way up, all the way down, that's 1, okay? Then the last one will be a dumbbell press or barbell press. Again, depends on the equipment that's available to you. You may not have a dumbbell, but if you do, okay, keep the dumbbell close, or your upper arm close to your ear as you press. Think about sticking your head through the window. So if I looked at you from a side profile, I could see your ear on the other side, but keep that upper arm close. Try not to go so fast that it's swinging out here, and try not to go so fast that you're not getting full range of motion. Make sure you really exaggerate and punch out at the top of each rep. And then, same thing applies if you don't have a dumbbell, you have a barbell, okay? Push, head through the window each time. We're gonna go 10 reps for all of those, unless you're doing pull-ups, and we'll go 5 reps for the pull-ups. Now, those of you that do not have any equipment, yesterday, if you couldn't tell, was a little bit easier of a workout, okay? So this one's gonna be a little bit tougher. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty nice day, even warmer than it was today, so it'll give you a chance to get outside. But the only equipment you're really gonna need is pretty much any type of odd object. And this could be, like I said a couple days ago when we used an odd object. This could be a backpack with books in it. This could be a medicine ball. This could be a dumbbell. It could be just a plate if you have just a plate. It could be nearly anything that has some weight to it, okay? So what you're gonna do on 3, 2, 1, go, you're gonna start out with 3 rounds of a 50-meter or bear crawl. And what I would do is basically just, get a rough estimate for this measurement. Don't freak out if you can't find an exact measurement, but do your best to try to get something that's a little challenging as far as length goes, okay? 50 meters, so I would suggest finding 25 out, 25 back to get your full 50. Then when you get back, you're gonna go 20 odd object ground to overhead. So ground to overhead means that you're taking the object, just as it sounds, from the ground to the overhead in any means possible. So that means that you can go from, you can clean it and then go overhead. If it's light enough, you can go straight from the ground to overhead, similar to a snatch movement. But we're gonna go 20 of those, okay? And just remember, guys, just because it's an odd object, we're not necessarily using a barbell, that the principle of keeping a flat back or a stable and tight midline and a hinge pattern where you push your hips back anytime you bend over, we want to really keep those positions solid no matter what we're picking up, whether it's dog food at Walmart or if it's a 500-pound deadlift in the weight room. Make sure that your positions are still really good. So let's say you finish all 3 of those rounds in 5 minutes, you're going to get to rest 2 minutes. So basically the incentive for you to go fast and hard here is that the faster you go, the more rest you're going to get. So like I said, if it takes you 5 minutes, then you're going to start on the 7-minute mark, so that gives you 2 minutes of rest. So on the 7-minute mark, we're going to go 3 rounds of, again, a 50-meter bear crawl. Now we're going to go 20 odd object sit-ups. So whatever your object is, hold it on your chest, let your legs lay open, lay all the way back, and then sit all the way up for a rep. You'll do 3 rounds of that. Again, if it takes you 5 minutes to complete that, then you'll have 2 minutes of rest. And the last part will be 3 rounds of 50-meter bear crawl, followed by 20 odd object thrusters. So whatever it is that you're holding, go all the way down to a full squat, stand all the way up. At the end of your squat, use the momentum of the speed from you standing up to carry the object overhead, and then punch and walk out at the top. So if you look at the whole of this workout, you're really doing 3, 6, 9 total rounds in roughly 20-ish minutes, depending on how long it takes you to complete this last part. Okay, hope that's clear for you guys. If you got any questions, just shoot me a message. You can DM me or throw it in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate you.